Shalom, Akim, first all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, Dabban Pas Milso, and Sage Elect. We're gonna listen on real quick, based off, being the Lord, bro. The Lord's a racist, man. And it's true, bro. He's racist, more importantly, he's a nationalist, bro. He's only for the people of Israel. Don't you forget that. He isn't for everybody, bro. He's not for like the so-called white man, bro. The reason why we say the so-called white man, because truly, majority of so-called white people, right? They're from the tribe of Edom. Then does that mean not every single person that's white and Edomite? No, bro. Now that's thinking carnally, And Scripture says, I'm gonna get that real quick, that a carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh, man. So you can't be carnal in this thing, bro. But the Lord is a racist, man. The Lord is a nationalist, man. He's only for Israel, only for the Israelites. Don't you get that wrong, bro. And this is truth, bro. And this is truth. This is how it is, man. Come on. I got it right here. This is Romans 8 and verse 6. And reads, for be carnally minded, it's death. And that goes in truth, bro. Because say if I look at, say someone walk across the street, right? I think, oh, that man must be Edomite, right? It could possibly be he be a Jake. It could, man. He could be a Jake. Now, doesn't mean every single time he is a Jake? No. But same thing otherwise, bro. You're not every so-called Mexican. It's correct. They could be a Spaniard. Remember, the conquistadors, bro, they conquered. They conquered us. They made change our language, bro. Spanish, man. So it goes both sides. Not every Mexican is correct. Not every white person is an Edomite. So you gotta go by the spirit, bro. And don't get me wrong, man. A lot of people are fucked up, bro. A lot of people are fucked up. They go off in doctrine to go to this, that, and the other, right? Especially Israel, bro. They love the white man so much, man. They'll try and emulate him. But let me get this real quick. This is 1 John 4. I'm sorry, straight from the top. And read, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of Yahweh. You gotta try the spirit, man. When someone comes, you gotta try the spirit, bro. He said, not every so-called black man is gonna be Judah. They're not. It could be an Edomite, man. Remember when back then these slave masters needs to rape the slave woman, bro. They used to, and that baby will come out. They'll come out with dark skin, right? But it will still be an Edomite. Keep going on. So, but try the spirit whether you're of Yahweh, because many false prophets are gone into the world. So you gotta try the spirit of the Most High, man. And that goes for a lot of things, bro. Even the truth, bro. There's a lot of false teachers out there. A lot of people that try to say they're a part of this truth, but they really ain't. They're only out for their own personal gain. You gotta try the spirit, man. Gotta try the spirit, whether it be of the Most High. You can't just go on based on first thing, bro. On first looks, whether they look holy or not, man. You look IOIC, right? They look like they're all uniform, this right. You're all strengthened up, but truly, the spirit is not dealing with them. It could possibly be that there's some elect in there. I'm wrong, bro. The elect that haven't woken up to this truth yet. But the whole, man, most ain't working by IOIC. They ain't. It's truth. So, man, but don't get on a hold. Don't get too much, let's say, too concentrated on the race thing, bro. That 12 tribes start, it is where we are, right? Basically, most people we are, man. Most of Issachar would be so-called Mexicans, right? So it's gotta be a lot of them will be so-called Native Americans, right? But just use it as a reference, right? It uses a reference. That hey, this possibly could be. But at the end of the day, all that truly matters at the end of the day is whether you're of Israel. If you're Israel, hey, good for you, man. Call Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. But if you're not Israel, you're fucked, bro. You're fucked, man. But you remember, right? Israel's everywhere, bro. At the end of the day, Israel's everywhere. They're everywhere. The Israelites that look like a Chinese man, like an Arab, bro. They look like this, they look like that. They're like, damn, that Japanese dude, they got fucking flavor like a motherfucker. And he could be a Jake, you know? They look like a gook. That's all. But it's Isaiah 11 and verse 12. And this, bro. And he'll set up a sign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and to gather the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Judah's everywhere, man. Judah's all around, bro. Yeah, don't just go off on based on looks, man. Don't go based on looks. You gotta try spirit or be of Israel, man. You could look like everybody, bro. It doesn't matter what skin color you are. It matters. The only thing that matters is if your lineage on your father's side go back to Israel. Go back to the 12 tribes of Israel, man. That's what it matters about, man. Doesn't matter you're white, matter you're Chinese, matter you're Arab, doesn't matter anything like that, bro. You look like African all day, right? Look like a Hamite. But if you're of Israel, then you're of Israel. If you ain't Israel, you ain't of Israel. You're as simple as that. You ain't an Israelite, you ain't an Israelite. And then there's no hope for salvation for you. That's the truth. But you're able to if you're able to get this word, able to understand and perceive it, right? Then hey, Most High is dealing with you because hey, you are Israel. Next example, right? Let's say you got brother in the camp. It looks like you could probably be mistaken for an Edomite, but the Lord is dealing with him, man. The Lord is dealing with him, and hey, he's still in the truth. You know why? Because hey, because like the brother, hey, he's not an Edomite, he's an Israelite. It's just a confusion to face it. And there are a lot of people like that, bro. There's a lot of people on both sides. Confusing faces, man. You got confused face on like so-called Edomites, and there are a lot of terrorists on our side. There are a lot of terrorists, bro. Remember, there are a lot of terrorists that you think they're Issachar, but they ain't, or think they're Judah, but really they ain't. They're everywhere, bro. So, hey, you gotta walk. Don't just judge based on the carnal things, man. But judge on the spiritual. But at the end of the day, like I said, it doesn't matter. Because only you're Israelite, bro. If you're in Israel, hey, the Lord ain't gonna deal with you ever. This is Romans 9 verse 3 and reads, "For I wish that myself were accursed from Mashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh, bro, who are Israelites, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, because that's the adoption pertaining to, man. We're being adopted. We're not being adopted. Oh, anyone can come into this, bro. No, only Israel, bro. Now, Yahushua did not came for everybody. In fact, I'm gonna get that real quick. I said it multiple times. It's Matthew 15 and verse 24, and reads, "But he answered and said, I am not sent, but." See, Yahushua did not camp for everybody. Yeah, you get to point out Yahushua, we're only called Jesus. We're only called Jesus Christ. Did not camp for everybody, bro. He came only for a select few, bro. But out of majority, only came for the Israelites, man. Only for Israel. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So, hey, the Lord didn't come for everybody. He doesn't want everybody. Why would he, bro? Why doesn't want everybody in this truth, man? This is Psalms 147 verse 19, and his point basically makes it clear and simple. Honestly, man, off of this, man. He strove his words to Jacob, his statutes and judgments into Israel. he have not dealt so with any nation. And the judgments he have not known them, praise thee the Most High. It says that he didn't deal with no nation except the Israelite, man. Except Jacob, which his name later changed to Israel. He didn't care for everybody else. It says it right there, clear and simple in Psalms. Hey, if they said Most High dealing with someone that you think that, or maybe they might, but hey, they get the truth. Hey, they're an Israelite, bro. At the end of the day, only mad about the 144,000, the elect, man. But don't go based off like, oh, that man's white, it must be Edomite. Oh man, this must be Edomite. Oh man, like, oh, that dude's dark skin. Oh, it's correct. Oh, he's Jake, or he's a Judah, or this, that, and the other, right? Doesn't work like that, bro. There's terrorists on both sides. On both sides of this thing, man. A lot of confusion of cases which people think they're like Edomite or Japanese or all that shit. But they really are the nation of Israel. And a lot of people that they think they're really Mexican or on this or that, right? But they're really, they can be Edomite, they can be all of this. But that's when Yahweh. Eric of all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakash. That's up. Shalom.